The Dead Don't Die. This is directed by Jim Jarmusch and stars big bad Bill Murray, along with Adam Driver and several other actors and actresses, because after all, this is the greatest zombie cast ever assembled. This film, however, is getting a limited release, and there's a reason for that. It's just not gonna appeal to the masses of moviegoers. It ain't that kind of film. And I'll tell you why. This film would have been great if it were a short film. It's not. This is a long, drawn-out, slow-paced, dry movie. And honestly, it just goes on way too long. And the type of humor they utilize in this film, it's just dry to the absolute max. If you've seen any of the John Wick films, which I personally love, they have a little bit of the type of humor that's used in this movie. Scenes where John Wick's got all these dead bodies around him and his cop friend shows up and it's the, "Hey, John. Hey, Jimmy. You working again? Yeah. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good to see you, John. You too, Jimmy." That type of humor and dryness is prevalent all throughout The Dead Don't Die. And it just becomes too much in my eyes. It gets old. It gets so repetitive. They utilize it in John Wick, but only minimal. And they keep the pace and the action going in the John Wick films. The Dead Don't Die, it gets very repetitive. It's very long and very drawn out. And about halfway through the film, I was thinking, this style and execution doesn't need to be a full-length film. And I'll put it to you this way. The audience that I saw this with, maybe one or two people consistently laughed throughout the film, while everybody else is sitting there kind of, okay, all right. You got that one guy back there. And the rest of us are going, it's not that funny, dude. That is not to say that you won't like it. If that's your kind of thing, this may be your type of movie. For me, it's just not. I grew up with Bill Murray, but the Bill Murray I know is Ghostbusters, Caddyshack, Stripes, Groundhog Day. That's the Bill Murray I know and love. And I feel like he just gets further and further from that. That could be by design. And I respect him maybe wanting to branch out and do something a little different. The film does have some good moments. And especially getting to see all these actors and actresses throughout the story. At the same time, that's one of the biggest problems, because you have all this talent, but most of them, it's the same personality. It's the same humor from all of them throughout the entire film. And it jumps around to all these various characters and how they're dealing with the end of days events, bringing about the zombies. And it kind of gets to the point, it's too much. I don't want to see all of that. I would say our best moments naturally feature Bill Murray and Adam Driver. And I'm going on the record saying Adam Driver in this film, far more enjoyable than that Kylo Ren crap. Not a fan of it. What he did in this movie, I enjoyed. He was one of the highlights of the film. So in summary, guys, this film just isn't for everyone. I definitely don't recommend it. I'm going to give it a 5 at best. Started off good, thought there was some potential, but the longer it went on, the more I just found myself. But again, that's not to say that it isn't going to find its cult following and eventually, possibly one day, become a cult classic. Time will tell. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this, and if you have, please give me a like. It helps me and the channel, and if you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. Thanks to those that have. You guys take care, and we will see you next time.